Hello friends, Koolio here and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a look at Mirage Memorial, the Global Edition. And I think a couple of us over on the Discord server were pretty excited about this game. I've had it downloaded for the last couple days, but the servers officially went live as of last night, and I've had the chance to play it for a couple of hours, and what do I think about the game? I think it's okay. It's not really amazing. I think the art looks fine, the chibi art style isn't really my favorite, and I've actually seen other games I feel like their art styles are a little bit better. For a waifu collector as well, I think that the art, like the full 2D style art for the characters looks good, just not amazing. Now one thing I do want to point out to you guys, and this is just something that's a little bit of a nitpick for me, is the sound design where you're going into combat, because there's so many random hits going back and forth between you and the enemy that on like auto and ×2 speed, it gives me a headache. And I have to play with the sound off because it sounds just so disorienting. So this game is more of like an idol collector game. If you want to collect waifu characters, which I think, like I said, they look good. I just don't think they look absolutely amazing. But there are some interesting elements to growing and developing your different waifus. Now, the game, each of the different characters that you have that you can line up, you can only have a certain amount of characters until you get to certain thresholds. So I have to beat Chapter 4, or Act 4, Chapter 6 in order to be able to put 5 of them on the board. But there's a couple of different positions if you want to kind of set up your team the way that you want. Go ahead and drop these characters down. Confirm lineup. Let's go ahead and fight. Now, each of the characters have an active ability that they can activate once their mana bars fill up. The rest of the time is them just basically rushing forward and automatically attacking the enemy. Nothing super special, and in fact, like their ultimate skills all look the exact same. The only difference is their 2D model that comes across the screen. Every single one of them, the model flies across the screen, there's a couple of blue flames, and then that's kind of about it. It's nothing super special. In fact, I was a little disappointed too in that side of the game. It's not very interactive. It's a game that you're just gonna kind of basically go through one step at a time until you finally get to the point where you have enough gems or crystals or whatever to be able to go through. And let's go ahead. Let's take her. Until you have enough gems to be able to go through and summon again. Now this is the world boss battle we're kind of going through. This is teaming up with other players. Now I don't know if these are actually bots or not. It should be kind of interesting to see if we actually get enough people to help join in. But the gameplay is probably going to be the exact same. We are going to do some summons in this video, so you guys can see a couple of the other characters that you can summon in this game. Here we go, me and a bunch of the other people going in and taking down the boss. A really easy fight. Again, nothing really super special is going to happen in this fight because I'm not a big fan of the combat. I've actually seen idle games where I feel like the combat's a lot funner. There we go, we just beat it. Victory is ours. We got a bunch of materials and stuff that we can use to, what are we doing? We'll go right here. We'll take that prize. Confirm, thank you. We got, like, not the best. Okay, let's go ahead on back. Let's actually talk about your servants, your characters that you can collect. There's a lot of different ways that you can improve the character. You can inlay crystal stones into these slots, and once you get a certain amount of them, it increases their overall grade. You can also star rank them up, which you do need duplicates of the character in order to do that. Not as much as I've seen in other games, like this one. In order for me to get to 5, I need 2 duplicates of this character. Not a lot, but I have seen games where they definitely do a lot more than this. There's also the refinement system where you can go through and you can use these specific materials to refine each of these different stats. Physical defense, physical attack, magical defense, and HP. Once you've kind of maxed out, you can go then and evolve the character once they get to level 20. Their level cannot exceed the level of your count, so keep that in mind as well. Now there's the skill system. This one is pretty straightforward. You just use these basic materials to upgrade your skills, and that's about it until you get to the point where you can start unlocking some of their other ones. But it's a simple, straightforward skill upgrade system. Now this part, the soldier system, is pretty interesting. If you guys remember Languisher M, you had units that also had soldiers that you could equip onto them. This game has something pretty similar. As you level up and upgrade your units, you'll be able to select what soldiers you want attached onto them to kind of change their play style. So that is pretty cool. You can go through and level them up by using specific materials in order to level up your mercs or your soldiers, which leads me to my next point. Is the English translation of this game is okay, but at the same time, the story is absolutely ridiculous. I was paying attention to the story until I got to the point where I was like, this is so weird that I eventually ended up skipping past the story. The other thing too, there is gears in this game, and this is another thing going back to the language, is down there at the bottom right here where it says a piece of gear. What that actually means is equip a piece of gear. So just to let you guys know, I didn't know that at first until it finally I kind of figured it out a little bit down the line. But you get equipment that you get to your characters, which you can then go and enhance them with enhancement stones. You get higher rarity versions of armors that you can equip onto your character to better strengthen your overall character. And then that's kind of it. There's a lot of quests. There's a lot of events going on in the game right now where you can claim a bunch of free stuff, which is pretty similar to a lot of other hero collector games. Nothing super special there, but we'll go ahead. We're going to jump in and do some summons. Now, they do give you, I think once you get past like chapter 2, they are going to give you enough to do about 20 summons, some for the crystal summons and some for the normal summons. So we're going to go ahead and do a normal summon right now. This is my very first time doing this, so I don't know what to expect. So it looks like we got one golden one. Okay, so we got an XP card. I am a little disappointed that you get items through the summon. Bizarre Sand. Is this our unit? Large XP card. There we go, we got a unit. Edison, welcome to the team, Edison. Got another unit. This is Einstein. I do have to think, it's pretty funny that the characters in this game are based off of like real people. Refinement stones. We got another new character. This is Confucius. Are we gonna actually get like a good character? I really hope our golden summon is a character. Darwin. Darwin is a bunny girl with a super, super big sword made out of a carrot. Who designs these characters? Okay, so our golden summon was an XP ticket. That actually makes me really sad. Let's go ahead and do crystals now. The crystal summons, go ahead and take a look at the information. It is a 1.5% drop rate for an SS tier character. You can spend crystals for the summoning. Receive S tier characters 3 stars from summoning will increase the chance of getting SS tier 4 stars from the next summon. Okay, so you at least increases your overall chances as you continue to summon. Using crystals for 10 times summon also grants gear and enhancement stones. Ooh. Here we go. We got a rainbow. I saw a rainbow. Please be a character and not an item. This is our golden lightning sword shard, which by the way, you can craft weapons, but it like takes like a bunch of shards. Like I had one weapon I just barely got from like the game or something like that, and I needed like 30 shards in order to craft it, and I was like, wow, okay. So Sudaji, this is our rainbow, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. Lightning headwear shard. Actually, these are our golden ones. Another lightning headwear shard. We got a new character. This is Lao Z, which we already have on our team. Another character, Newton. I love how they're all scientists or philosophers. We got Tesla. Where's our rainbow? Did we already summon our rainbow? I'll be really, really sad if we already summoned our rainbow. Is this it? I think this is our rainbow. Ooh, okay. 5-star to win exclusive rewards. Oh, they want me to rate it. I'm just gonna cancel out of that. Constantine, okay, she actually looks really cool. There we go, that's our rainbow summon right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at her. She's pretty cool looking, I have to say. Take a look at her. I do like the fact that you can go through and you can take almost a better look at the character's art like this. Okay, I guess we can't take a look at their 2D art, but here we go. How far can we zoom in? We can zoom in pretty far. Magic summon type that summons units to fight. That makes sense. Constantine. Here's her stats on the right side. A lot of numbers. A lot of numbers. We can refine them. Quick refine, kind of show you guys a little bit of that progression system I was talking about before. Quick inlaid, we can go then and evolve. Green, and then she'll become a green plus after that. Then you go through, you can upgrade the different skills, like we said before, to get your characters ready to battle. Quick upgrade all the way to the highest level, a level 11. And then if we just upgrade this a few times, and she's pretty much ready to go if we want to add her onto our team. So there you go, guys. That is Mirage Memorial, the global edition that has just launched. I think it's an okay game. It's definitely not my favorite waifu collector game I've ever played before. If you guys are enjoying it, let me know down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the game as well. If you guys are playing it, if you guys aren't playing it, if you guys think it's worth it or not worth it. Let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you guys can stay up to date in the latest in mobile gaming. Guys, my name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.